Hello, Leos, and welcome to this Psychic Love Detective series. So, this is a forensic tarot reading, and you will see why. Stay with me and you'll find out why. But anyway, I would like to remind you before we start that this is a timeless reading. So, and it's going to be a part of an ongoing series. So, you can arrive whenever you feel right about it. Now, there is no rush and nothing you need to do. The only thing that I would strongly suggest is for you to go and read the pinned comment down below in the comment section so that you will understand much better on how to use this reading. And also, please keep in mind that this reading is for any kind of relationship from an ex to someone that is married 20 years and all in between. Okay, so Leos, without further ado, here we're going to start and we are going to use the wisdom of the oracle and see what is the energy of your person towards you and towards your connection at the moment that you are listening to this reading. So let's have a look. Oh, co-create. This is really beautiful energy that we have here, Leos. So your person is already in that frame of mind of coming to your way of thinking, I'm sensing here, or at least to come halfway. I don't know why I've started with this. So, if you feel like it, let me know in the comment below if maybe in this connection, this relationship, or whatever it is, there could have been in the past some kind of push and pull about decision making, about what you wanted, what they wanted. Because the first sensation I got when I turned this card was that they're starting to come to the realization that you have got more in common that they felt in the way that you look at life and in the way that you make decisions. So that's great. That is very good because it's a revelation. And also, apart from this one, co-create already gives me the feeling and the understanding that this person would really like to build something stable with you. It is a beautiful energy, an energy of someone who is already in that thought process of wanting to be with you, wanting to stay with you if that is the case, if you're already together. But we're starting really, really good here. Now we are going into the main part of the reading. And meanwhile I shuffle the spellcaster tarots, let's remind ourselves what is the name of this particular reading right now. And it's case file 1, unmasking their hidden feelings. Okay, so now we are going for the first question, that is, what emotion are they hiding most strongly from you right now? So let's have a look. And here we've got a 5 of swords. What they're hiding from you is that they had internal conflicts. As I was saying before with that co-creation, when I started and I said, they're coming to your way of thinking. They're coming to the realization that you're not so different after all in the way that you want things. Or maybe you managed to let them see where you were coming from and why you were suggesting or saying certain things about the relationship and how to go forward. So I think that their internal struggle, and they don't want to show it, obviously, it's because they would have to admit to you that you were right all along. So, it's a bit of a childish one, but there is a lot worse. Sorry, I'll just put this down a bit so you can see better. Yeah. But there is a lot worse that I've seen. Okay, so let's keep going. Now, second question. What part of their feelings do they refuse to acknowledge? And here we have got the 3 of Wands. They're refusing to acknowledge that they have waited and waited and waited so long to make a decision or to see how this relationship could work better, or when instead it was there all along. You, Leo, were the one with the answers, with the correct answers. Now, remember that this could also be, for an ex or whatever, the relationship doesn't really matter, but that is the core of the situation. The admission again, that they know within that, they went along and they were trying to find solutions, and maybe they got frustrated when you were telling them exactly what was wrong and how to fix it, if they only listened. Now, what do they feel when they think of you that they don't show? And here we've got the Judgment card. Now, of course, if this is an ex, this person is not showing it, but they definitely want to come back again. They want a reconnection. They want to restart the relationship from scratch. Okay. If instead this is not the case, what they feel when they think of you and they don't show it is that you have brought them to a new understanding, first of themselves and then of the relationship with you, and more than likely about other things as well into their life. So, you gave them like the mirror that they could really see, and reflected, first of all, what they weren't acknowledging. And then when they saw that, they made the judgment, but you were that mirror. You are that mirror for them. What is the emotional truth behind their silence or distance? And now please apply silence and distance for what your relationship is concerned, okay? And here we've got the Lovers. Now, if this is an ex, they might have already, well, depends how long is that you are not together anymore. They might have embarked on a different relationship. And now the problem is, how am I going to districate myself from the current relationship to go back to my Leos, because this is what they want. Instead, if there is no third party here, the silence or the distance that you might feel when you are with them, or you see them a bit pensive, is the fact that here they really feel you as the person who is everything for them. Because remember, the Lovers is not always about choices, Let's go for the next one. What longing or desire have they tried to suppress? And here we've got the Page of Cups. They're trying to suppress their side of them that could look very immature. Now, the Page of Cups, it's really soft, really gentle, and everything that you want, but it's not grounded. Okay. The Page of Cups, they always give me the idea of a flirty type, but in the innocent way. They're flirty, but then it's like when you point it out, they say, oh, but I didn't mean to do it in a way, I was just being nice. That kind of, yeah. So they're trying to suppress this longing or desire of being a bit childish. It's like as if this person, from the moment that they realize that you were right, now their instinct would be to become dependent on you. So, it's a very strange dynamic that I'm sensing here. What fear prevents them from expressing how they feel? And here we've got the Seven of Cups. They don't want to give the impression that they have given up completely their ego, because here, to say, oh my God, I struggled so much, and I went against my Leo in decision making and this and that, and now I realize that they were right all along. I don't want to create that show. I don't want to show that I was confused or that I didn't understand. I didn't have the clarity that my Leo had. Okay, again, a bit of childishness there maybe. What hidden feeling is finally ready to surface in this connection? Let's have a look. And here we have got the Two of Swords. I think and I feel with this Two of Swords, this person is going to let slip that they came to a conclusion where a decision needed to be made. Okay. Maybe they're not going to tell you, or, okay, Leo, you were right all along and I didn't listen and I'm sorry. But the fact that they had to come to a decision, they will actually verbalize it in some way or form, or in some kind of action. So Leo, again, you as the king of the jungle, you were right. Now, if you enjoyed this reading as much as I enjoyed doing it, and you feel like sharing how this reading made you feel, how how did you find it, and you would like also to share some of your personal experience about this reading, please leave a comment below. So I'm going to leave the reading here. I would suggest for you to take a little time to sit with what came through and allow it to unfold in its own way. If you feel drawn to explore more, you can find other episodes from this series as well as other series on this channel. And by the way, all of my new series are timeless, so you can go and have a look at them whenever you wish. And also, if this reading spoke to you and you would like to stay connected, you're welcome to like and subscribe. Sorry, sometimes my words don't finish. Okay, so thank you very much for being here. Bye bye.